What up? I hope the audio is good. I'll have to ask someone when they get in here. Fuck, I should have went to the bathroom before I got on. That was stupid. That awkward moment before anybody comes into the chat. What up? Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure like the audio is good if it's coming from here. I don't know how long the delay is. Let me check. Loud and clear. Watching a documentary. What up, Al? Charity, what's going on? Yes, sir. Audio is good. Sweet. How's everybody's day today? Just checking in from my dank basement, my unfinished dank basement. Jeffrey Dahmer's second home down here. What's everybody up to tonight? I'm gonna move this a little bit. There you go. What up, Charity? Man, I just feel tired tonight. I don't know why I even started streaming. About to go process. Process what? I should have my glasses on. I can actually read the chat. I don't have my glasses. That's all right. Felix is amazing. Yeah, he's the best. I had like a 10-hour workday today. Got to package up products for the store. Oh yeah, how's the store going? I haven't even like checked in on like Kratom stuff. Like holy shit, I'm like forgetting it. All the Kratom companies' names. I know So Ill Botanicals. Fuck is Mike and Dana's Kratom company? Help me out here. I look like the biggest asshole. The fuck is Mike and Dana's Kratom company? I just talked to Mike like a couple weeks ago. I sent him a text. Brick and mortar online is fine. Yeah. The fuck is Mike and Dana's Kratom company name? Dude, I probably have old packages of theirs somewhere in the basement here. That's sad. I feel bad. The fuck is there? Anybody in the chat, help me out here. Mike and yeah, honey. Yeah, David. They did give honey sticks and shit. What the fuck is their Kratom company name? Holy shit, that's horrible. I don't remember their. I should call them. Fuck, that's bad. That's so bad. Although I have an excuse, like, yeah, and the notes, David, you remember? Yeah, they would send notes. I went out and visited them. Oh my god, what the fuck? That's sad. Oh my god, I should just call them. Life Force Kratom. Life Force, yes. Dr. Build a Wall. Dr. Build a Wall. Yeah, Life Force Kratom. Wow. That's crazy. Dude, that felt like an eternity ago that I remember like Quick Kratom, Life Force K, they changed it to because they didn't want to have Kratom in their name. Soil Botanicals. Um, is it Lucky Kratom? No, I'm sure there is a Lucky Kratom. Um, see, I'm considering weaning off Kratom for a minute to decrease my tolerance. Did you use anything in particular? Stem and vein. Wow, stem and vein. Holy shit. Um, the loperamide would just get you constipated as shit. It would get rid of like the stomach symptoms, like cramps and diarrhea. But I think I've only used it like a couple times, just 'cause it's like bro science in the Kratom community. Stem and vein, I felt like looking back, I felt like it didn't do shit, but I felt like mixing stem and vein while you lower your dosage of kratom, like helped a bunch. So like you'd start with your normal dose, you'd mix in like a little bit of stem and vein and keep adding more like every other day until you were just taking stem and vein. Yeah, gabapentin works obviously. If for phenibut for sure, gabapentin works. I think it works on the same receptors. Wow, I haven't talked about this shit in forever. Infinite Corridors, hey, what's up? Been subscribed to your channel for a few years. I finally got off Kratom 3 months ago after 8 years addicted. Took me 2 months to reset fully. Wow, 8 years. That's a long time. That's awesome though that you got off it. If you wanted to get off. I mean, some people just don't, but yeah, wow. 8 years. Good for you, man. I appreciate you. Go natural if you can with the substitute. Yeah, magnesium's great. I still take magnesium every night. Magnesium glycinate helps with like muscle cramps and just helps you relax. Magnesium citrate helps if you're like constipated and helps with like digestion. But magnesium glycinate just knocks me the fuck out. So I usually take 2 of those every night, and then what else do I take? Like a zinc supplement, but I've always taken that just for like my immune system, and then it has like micro minerals in it. Yeah, so and then I don't know how we got on the topic of this, but I take a bunch of vitamins and supplements. God, I feel like I have cat hair all over me. Jesus, I look like a crackhead. I'm not froze. Okay. It started over. What started over? What happened? Do you think coffee or using it? Do you drink? I drink coffee every once in a while. I just started taking Gorilla Mind pre-workout because I've been waking up every morning to go to the gym, and I only drink like half of one scoop. So I take like half a scoop just because I'm pretty sensitive to like caffeine and stuff. Nicotine, I didn't like every once in a while if I'm drinking, I'll have a cigarette. But right now, I'm ironically on the patch because I started vaping when I went out to Vegas and taking those like Zyn pouches. And I was like, this sucks. I feel like shit. So I'm just gonna, not that I could have stopped probably, but I would have been miserable doing it cold turkey. So I was like, I'm just gonna go on the patch and just come off slowly and not be miserable. So I get like super crabby. Uh, you take cat hair too, dude. Not by choice. Darwin just smothers us with cat hair. We just changed our furnace filter, and it was disgusting. Dr. Billowall. I make drinks with hemp powder, and they have 40% of daily magnesium requirement in them. It's great. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that hemp powder provided any magnesium. Huh. Interesting. I've been vaping since 2010. Yeah. I mean, yeah, some people just, yeah, good for you. I know for me, I would start vaping and I'd vape every like hour. And then after a week, I'd vape every half hour. Pretty soon, I'm just vaping all day and my insides of the windows of my car just coated with like oily, like e-cig juice. and I just felt like shit. I'm actually about to quit smoking. Only been smoking about 4 years though. That's not bad. Yeah, I mean, every time I, every time I do quit, which is kind of funny to say, I just use the patch, and it works. Like it's crazy. Step one patch of nicotine, it gets you like a huge buzz if you're not up to that level in smoking cigarette. It's like it'll knock you on your ass. So I just like this time I just started at the step two patch because the step one would have just knocked me out. How's Alec doing? Did he find a broad to love yet? Alec's good. Yeah, I talk to him frequently, and no, he hasn't found a love yet, but he'll get there. He's got a lot to offer, and I think he'll find a girl, and yeah, I don't know how he hasn't found one. He's a good dude, and he's not like ugly. I don't, he works his ass off though, and he'll find someone. If you still need to address inflammation while quitting, look at turmeric too. Yeah, turmeric, I kind of have mixed feelings about because it affects, at least for men, their hormones. And yeah, but I mean, it works for a lot of people, especially people that are older with like joint issues and inflammation issues in general. I know a lot of guys that take turmeric, but yeah, I actually have some sitting in my fridge that I haven't opened yet, the bottle, just because I don't really need it. I take fish oil on and off, and yeah. Oh, it's cold down here. I don't get withdrawals from not smoking, only Yeah, same. Dude, my withdrawals for smoking cigarettes are like I get super fucking hungry and my appetite is like I can just eat forever. And yeah, I just get crabby as fuck. So I'm just an ass. It sucks to be around me, honestly, if I'm ever like coming off of nicotine and I don't have patches. Um, I quit smoking like 6 years ago by smoking all organic. Then to know, oh, so like American Spirit, that was my thing too. I justified it like, oh, I'm smoking an organic. There's no chemicals in here, and I like justified it by being like, yeah, it's good for me, or not good for me, but less bad than like a Marlboro or a Camel Crush or something. Miss Alec too. Yeah, Alec's great. He's yeah, he's still working at a car dealership as a mechanic. He just got back from England not long ago. He's like traveling the world. He's doing great. I love him. I love seeing him come out of his shell and like try different things. I don't get anything from kratom withdrawals, even except runny nose and my regular return of symptoms I use it for, but I didn't start it for opiates. Yeah, I mean that's a thing too. If like you want to stay on kratom or you're using it and it benefits you, by all means. I didn't want to be like the poster child for quitting kratom because it was bad. I quit kratom because it was bad for me. Like it kind of preoccupied my brain, and I just didn't feel great on it after a while. I basically started or kept taking it just to get up to like my baseline and feel normal. So, but to each his own. Since I've been off kratom for a while now, I've been drinking more coffee, but my testosterone has returned to higher levels and I sleep better without kratom, which is great. Yeah, I was watching Psyched Substance, and he did a podcast with Derek from More Plates, More Dates. And he was like talking about how his testosterone was like in the toilet. And but he wanted to quit kratom and also get on testosterone, and then started abusing. I don't want to say abusing, but he started using testosterone, and like he was using like an insane dose compared to like a therapeutic like testosterone replacement therapy dose. Anyways, I won't get into it, but yeah, it's been interesting to watch Psych Substance. I used to like have him at this like high regard of a human who like knows his shit, and he does know his shit, but to see him vulnerable kind of gave me a different perspective of him. And yeah, it was just interesting to see his thought process and the way he justifies his use of certain things. It reminds me of myself when I'm in like active use of a drug or something. And anyways, whatever. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I don't want to like talk shit. Not that he'll ever see this, but uh, American Spirit, great way to quit. Yeah, dude, American Spirit packs. I think it's like uh, how much was it? I think it was like $12 a pack. I smoked the yellow ones. It's so expensive. Healthy. Hey, Darwin. Darwin's here visiting in the Jeffrey Dahmer basement. What's going on? I want to pick you up, but I know you don't want to be picked up. But I'm gonna do it anyways so you can say hi. Who's that? Who is that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you don't give a shit. All right. No, you needed to do what was best for you. No hate from this corner. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So you can try. I actually take rhodiola as a capsule though, and it's kind of helps my mood. Um, ashwagandha. I used to take ashwagandha. I like to cycle it, not cycle like yeah, I guess cycle. I like to cycle it. Like I went like 3 months on, and I'll go like a month off just to, you know, I don't know if you really build a tolerance to ashwagandha, but I noticed like my libido is crazy when I was taking it. I use ashwagandha for my thyroid, but it's a good one for all kinds of things. Yeah, that's good. Lemon balm if you don't have thyroid issues, and if you need a supplement for nervous system stress. Yeah, I remember you sent me lemon balm, and I want to say I tried it, and it was really good. God, this fucking cat hair. I don't know if you guys can see all this cat hair, but it's everywhere. Uh, packs are expensive, but patches are cheaper than regular packs. Plus, you can't get all organic in packs. And yeah, I mean, the patches, I don't like getting like the generic Walgreens or CVS patches, like the nicotine patches. I feel like they're not as potent and they always fall off. Like the Nicoderm patches will stay on like even after my workout and a shower, it'll still be on and not like peeling off. Um, yeah, and I feel like it's like a consistent nicotine dosage. You pay more for what you get. I mean, that's kind of with everything in life, right? I see lots of people using rhodiola rosea rather than the one mentioned. Oh, maybe that's what I've been using. Rhodiola, right? Yeah. I guess I don't know the difference, Charity. Joshua Hugh. There's two types of rhodiola. Oh, really? Rhodiola crenulata? I'll have to look into that. Is it like the same effects though? It just hits harder than rhodiola, whatever the other one is. I'm getting confused now. I've been addicted to tobacco for 11 years since 2011. When I got diagnosed with schizophrenia, the psych ward gave us all free tobacco to calm us down, and I was psychotic. So of course, yeah, dude, of course. I remember when I used to go to like, I mean, this is different from your experience, but like when I went to AA meetings, it was like that was the norm. Like, all right, smoke break, or like, all right, coffee and smoke break, and everybody was just chain smoking cigarettes, and it's like, fuck, you guys all look so unhealthy. Everybody's like stick thin and they're wrinkly and smell like cigarette smoke. It's like, fuck, like this AA meeting looks like a bunch of junkies, like sober junkies. It's just, anyways, whatever. It's better than I'm sure whatever they're using, meth or whatever, even alcohol. I use loose tobacco now and roll my own and smoke in garage. No more vapes. The cold winter will be what helps me quit quickly. Yeah, dude. I don't know where you live. I'm just gonna call you doctor. I don't know where you live, doctor, but yeah, I hear you, man. I'm in Minnesota, and it's fucking brutal, dude. Um, they are more consistent in the name brand. Oh yeah, it's like with medication too. Like if you get the name brand medication, it's going to be better than a generic typically. It has more stimulant-like effect. Oh, the rhodiola. Oh, I can hear Felix crying because Gene's trying to put him down. I'm already doing like the tactic of letting him sit there and cry it out and go to bed. Anyways, I'm gonna text her real quick. Okay, sorry. Is the rosacea SSR2, SSRI2? God, I'm getting all these emails now on my fucking computer from work. Total chain smoking AA people are all fat, angry chain smokers or skinny and angry. I mean, I know what you mean, but I can't generalize like that. I've met a ton of good people in AA that are like the best people in the world, and I know what you mean though, like the stereotype of like resentful, like angry chain smoking assholes, but not all of them are like that. Most of them aren't like that from my experience, but yeah. I think it works on dopamine, not serotonin. Oh, the rhodiola. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure the exact like chemical reaction in the brain or why it works the way it does, but I know a lot of people say rhodiola like their tolerance builds, so it's good to like cycle it if you want like the full benefits, but who knows? Honestly, it feels like diet rhodiola feels like diet Adderall. Does it that have that kind of like stimulant effect? I don't know if I want that. I never liked Adderall because I love eating and sleeping too much, and it would just kill my appetite and not make me sleep. Have you ever read anything about Gnostic Bible? Ever considered we might be literally in a simulated world? Oh yeah, dude. Yes, of course. I've I've thought about the weirdest shit ever. I've thought like, I mean, it's gonna. I don't think it. It sounds crazy saying out loud, but like, I think like there's a possibility we could just be like alien, like ape hybrids that aliens. Like I feel like maybe aliens can't reproduce, so they're using us to like help reproduce their species, or aliens could be us from the future that are coming back in time. I sound like a crazy person, I know, but it's like it's fun to think about stuff like that, or like being in a simulation. Honestly, there's like kind of a comfort in thinking that we might be in a simulation, because then it's like, who really gives a fuck? Nothing matters. Like just do what makes you happy, and who cares what people think? And yeah, although some people might use that to like their detriment and be like self-sabotage. I don't know. So um my brother-in-law was the more gaining weight from adding sweets and angry asshole when in AA. Yeah, I know what you mean. What do you think about the UFO phenomenon? I mean, what do you mean the UFO phenomenon? It's been going on for years. Honestly, I think there's for sure alien species out there, and I think they've visited us. I have a bunch of different theories. Like they could be working with the government or like the shadow society of the world and controlling us or farming us. Then there's also like all the UFOs we've seen might be like secret government technology that like we've reversed what is it, reverse engineered, like UFOs that have been here previously that crashed. So who knows? We could be using it like for military. I don't know. I remember like when the SR-71, that had been around for years before the public even saw it, and that thing is fucking crazy looking. Yeah. Gotcha. I don't want to interrupt you guys about the rhodiola thing. You guys seem like you're in a deep talk about that. I didn't like Adderall either. I'd get everything done, but then feel crappy. Getting everything done is supposed to make you feel better. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Adderall feels great because you're getting stuff done, but then the come down is just like crabby. I don't want to eat. I don't want to sleep. And I've like, it's like all my dopamine and serotonin is completely depleted, and I got like nothing, no happy chemicals left in my brain. That's kind of like how I feel. But what supplements do I take now? So I take rhodiola. I don't know what kind. I'm sure it's the like basic kind. And then I take a vitamin B complex, fish oil. I take vitamin D plus K2, and I take NAC. I don't know, pretty basic stuff, nothing crazy. I started taking phenylracetam for like energy, but I didn't really like it, so I stopped, and I'm just back to my normal vitamins and a couple supplements. Yeah. I don't know. Am I boring you guys? Should I head out soon? Yeah, NAC is great for like, I think they use high doses of NAC when people come in with like Tylenol toxicity, and like overdoses to clear out the liver, or is it kidney? Maybe it's kidney. It's either liver or kidney. Um, but yeah, NAC is good. I take 600 milligrams of that every morning. So I don't know. Yeah, liver. So, anyways, I don't know. I feel like half hour is a good time. I don't know that you guys need any more of me than a half hour. You still work? Joshua Hugh. I don't work at the nursing home anymore. It got bought out by a corporation, and it was like a mom and pop type of nursing home, and then it got bought out by the corporation, and then it just went to shit, and they started treating their employees like shit, and so I quit. And during COVID, it sucked. You had to mask up, wear a gown, face shield, goggles, gloves. It was horrible. And I was like, I got to get the fuck out of here. So I took a bunch of classes and studied and took my mortgage broker license test, passed, and now I'm a mortgage broker, which is crazy because the market's not doing great, but it's been still incredibly busy, super rewarding, and yeah, I just worked on another file today, a home equity line of credit, and then DSCR investor loan, which is pretty cool. Felix calmed down, so that's good. Could you guys hear Felix crying? What kind of sales are you doing now? I feel like I probably just told you. Home equity line of credit I just did today, and then DSCR, like investment loan, but just regular like 30-year conventional fixed loans, nor any mortgage loan actually, VA, USDA, whatever. I'm a PT at a nursing home, and that's exactly what's happening to our facility. Dude, yeah, it sucks. Um, I loved working at the nursing home, and I was supposed to take my boss's job eventually, but I needed to get out of there. I loved the staff I worked with, but most quit after the place got bought out, and it just became horrible. It was super toxic there, and I always left unhappy. And now I work in an office with 5 other guys, and they're all fucking awesome, and it feels good not to wear a mask, and you can just talk shit and be yourself, and not, I don't know, it's awesome now. Really good group. We got really good support group, and it's like having like 4 or 5 brothers just hanging out and working, just grinding every day. It's cool. um Mortgage, just bought a house with 20 acres. Oh, so you must have got, is it 25? Maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know where you live, Charity, but um, I can't remember if it's the same qualifications in other states, but a USDA loan here, I think, is like if a house has more than 25 acres, um, Illinois. So it's probably similar. So did you get a USDA loan? Were you a recreational therapist? Uh, I guess I was like an activity director at a nursing home. I guess, is that a recreational therapist? Probably. Um, do you mind? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it was cool though. For like 8.5 years, and it's awesome, rewarding, loved it. But it was time to go. I reached my limit, my patience. Charity, can I ask what rate you got on your mortgage? I'm like a nerd for that kind of stuff now. Damn, it feels so weird to be talking with you guys. It's like totally nostalgic for me. My lagging. Damn, 7.375. Well, good thing though is that you'll be able to refi maybe in a few years here. I don't think it'll ever get back down to like in the twos, but I don't want to say never, but that was kind of everybody's waiting for it to go back down to that again, but I don't think it's going to happen, at least not for a long time. But if I could predict the market, I would be a millionaire. Oh, adjusted rate mortgage? Damn, 30-year arm. Well, whatever. I mean, I know right now there's like the 2-1 buy down where the first year is you get it's 2% lower than the normal rate, and then the second year is 1% lower than the normal rate. And by the third year, you're up to like in the sevens where it normally is. But if you can refi, or if it goes back down in that time, you can still, I don't know. There's a cap on the arm though. Oh, that's good. So you didn't get just like a shitty deal. Dude. Oh, if it goes down, I thought it said if it goes down to 2.5. I was like, don't wait for that. If it gets down in like the fours, like just jump on it if you can. Buying a house is like an awesome process. It's like one thing is really cool. Like when we bought our house, it's like when we went to closing and then they hand you the key. And it's just like, wow, I'm gonna go home to my house now. Like that's such a cool feeling. And you walk into your house and it's like, all right, let's start unpacking and setting up the bed and like I'm gonna sleep here tonight. Like what a weird now it and I was so excited to do so many things with this house. And then after like 6 months, you're kind of like, whatever. Everything's fine. There's no leaks yet. I feel like even though I choose to get addicted to kratom and tobacco, which could be viewed as poor decisions, I still choose wisely because I never tried the harder substances. Yeah, I mean, whatever, dude. Like, who cares? You don't have to, if you're happy, like, you don't have to quit tobacco and you don't have to quit kratom. You know what I mean? It's like, um, yeah, if that makes you happy and you're doing fine on that stuff, like, fuck it. Who cares, you know? Do you play guitar? I do play guitar every once in a while. Felix likes when I play. Kanye East, I remember you, bro. It's like, I wonder how menthol is. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, likewise, man. Likewise. It's cool seeing all these familiar YouTube usernames. Well, we had this one, and then there was selling and was trying to encourage everyone he tried to sell to get a trailer park, and we didn't want it in the backyard. Huh. Weird. Kratom makes me miserable. How I've been addicted for a decade now. Yeah, that's kind of where I got. I mean, when I started on Kratom, it was like, this is like the best. Like, I found my solution to all my problems and I feel great. Social anxiety is gone. I feel good. I'm happy. I want to talk to people. And then pretty soon, like, you start taking it every day, and then everything fucking sucks and you need it to get through the day. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. Well, we had this one in the neighborhood. Okay. You don't have to quit things unless they're unhealthy. I mean, even if they're unhealthy, you technically don't have to quit. Like, that's the freedom of choice, if you don't want to quit something, and it's like, don't quit. But I just know for me, especially now that I have a son, it's like I gotta be a little more conscious of the things I do. But I'm not perfect though. I still do, stupid shit. I'll still like have a drink every once in a while, or take an edible, or just, I don't know, drive too fast. No one's perfect. I've been using Kratom responsibly since 2013, and without it, I'd have never started a business. I was stuck in bed 16 to 18 hours a day. So, yeah, dude, like if something's benefiting you, like Kratom, or you just get enjoyment. Like, for example, like when I drink or I'm like a little tipsy, dude, nothing better than a cigarette. A cigarette to chase your shots, and it just, I'm not saying it's good for you or it's the right thing, but we only live once, as Drake would say, and you know, you don't have to follow every rule and guideline of being healthy. Just do what makes you happy if it's not hurting anyone. Glad you got yourself together. I had stopped watching. Yeah, I don't blame you. I was a train wreck for a while, for sure. I still have my days, don't get me wrong, but a little more consistent with my sanity these days. No one's perfect. It took me 8 years of Kratom addiction to realize I was using it to mask my insecurities and anxieties. I really love the warm blanket feeling from it. Out of all the drugs I ever took, it was my favorite. Yeah, dude, Kratom, dude, for sure. That's why I was addicted for so long. It felt amazing. It is like a warm blanket, like security blanket. It just makes you feel good. I think we're on the same page here. Some people need to get away from all substances. I encourage those in my story using it in excess to back dose down and work to quit, but I remind them I'm there before they visit the corner special. Sorry, I don't have my glasses, so it's taking me a little longer to read the chat. Yeah. Kanye East, what do you think helped you quit for good? Do you have a come to Jesus type of moment? Honestly, if I'm being transparent, I quit Kratom. So I was taking Kratom, and then I started taking Phenibut, which is dumb. And then Darwin. And then after a while, it was like I just started to slowly wean off of the Kratom. But then I was taking like stupid high doses of Phenibut. And then I realized, okay, this is dumb. So I slowly started to wean off that. Would not recommend that. I'm just saying that's what I did. And it got me off of Kratom, but then I was on to something else that was probably worse for me. Yeah, dude, Darwin's here bugging me. She won't leave me alone. She's the best, though. And now she's gone. Darwin. Come here. All right, let me pick you up, bro. Okay. No, she doesn't want to be picked up. Self-awareness is key, and being able to recognize it. The good news is you all were able to get away from it before market flooded with immature product. Ooh, yeah, dude. I remember, yeah, Phenibut sucked. It was awesome, which is why it sucked. But yeah, dude, I remember when I would review Kratom, um, and I would end up taking one that would just like, it was hit or miss. So like I had my favorites of like, like green Vietnam typically, or like, Mang Da. But I remember, you'd have to take different ones if you wanted to review them. And some of them will like make me sick and like anxious, and I'd be sweating, and it would literally like make me throw up. But like you just had to do that. It's like and none of them were probably tested. They were all full of probably like heavy metals and shit. It was bad. It was stupid. But I was like, at the time I had just started YouTube, and I was like, holy shit, I'm getting views doing Kratom reviews. This is awesome. Like, what a good deal. I can, you know, yeah. So I was like the Kratom guy doing reviews. Um, yeah. So, um, yeah, I've heard Phenibut is bad news. Phenibut is fucking bad shit. It is bad shit. Um, it's still not up to par these days, and it's harder to get that great quality. You were at garbage disposal, dude. I felt like it. I was kind of just like the guy who's like, yeah, don't take this. This made me sick, or like, yeah, don't take this. It's bunk. It doesn't feel like anything. It's like I was looking for the good shit that would like, get you high. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's why it just felt good. I mean, I'm just being honest. I gotta get these kids to bed, but it's good to see you, brother. Don't be a stranger, dude. I appreciate you, Kanye East. I always remember your name, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try and stream like every day. Maybe not the weekends, but try and do like an hour every like Monday through Friday. I don't know. I gotta get off Phenibut soon. I'm not looking forward for the rebound. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude. Like you can watch my Phenibut withdrawal videos, and just go slow. There's no like, I don't get why these. I know like when I was in like active addiction to like substances, I'd just be like, I need to get off in 3 days, and it's like, why? Why do I need to get off in 3 days? Like I can literally just take my time and spread this out over 6 months if I want, and just go slow. But I know some people kind of, you have to stick with it, stick with the plan, be disciplined. When you're in active addiction, I know it's hard to have some like self discipline, but that's kind of what you have to do. Just mark it on the calendar, taking this much this day, and but just go slow. Who gives a shit? You don't have to fucking rush through it, be miserable, and it's dangerous. Just go slow. Strain names are now definitely far more marketing than anything. Yes, they are different depending on supply, but man, after the ban attempt, popularity went through the roof. Yeah, I realized that too about the strain names. Like that's same with weed too. Like a lot of times it's like they just name it for marketing. Take a Friday off or not? Oh, are we still on that? Take a Friday off? Do it. It's either Friday or Monday. I will be detoxing this weekend, which is going to suck balls. I would take off. If you're detoxing this weekend, I would take off Monday. Because Friday, it's like, I don't know. Unless you're starting Friday. I don't know. Either way, just do Monday. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Why am I even? Don't listen to me. Sorry, my stuff was quality, but mostly disappointing in that regards. LOL. I have to let people know if they are looking for the high, my plain leaf is not for them. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't looking for like a therapeutic kratom strain. I was looking to like feel like I was on an opiate, honestly. When I was recovering from addiction for 2 months, I felt nihilistic and depressed. Eventually, I rebalanced back to yeah. Well, I had like terrible adhedemia when I was coming off Phenibut, where I just didn't care about anything. I got like no enjoyment from anything. But that slowly comes back. I wish I take like vitamin B supplements, like a B complex. magnesium, different thing, ashwagandha. You know, honestly, there's like a lot of Reddit stuff that you can look up, like Phenibut withdrawal Reddit or like Phenibut withdrawal supplements. There's just a bunch of things that can help. I vote Monday. Uh, yeah, Monday it is. Can't wait to be clean again, dude. I had 8 months fully sober, even no alcohol or weed, and I was jacked as fuck. Now I'm skinny and look like shit, hair falling out. Dude, I'm 33. My hair is falling out now, and like, I'm right there with you, man. Um, yeah, it's exercise is huge. I'm still skinny as fuck, but I work out every morning, and it's a good way to start the day. But no emotions and your inability to feel pleasure. Yeah, dude. Adhedenia was like the worst because you just wanted something to make you feel something. It was fucking brutal. Peace out, man. Thanks for your insight and help. Of course, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna try and do this often. It's just fun to chill with you guys, take a break from the day, and yeah. Um yeah, you guys are awesome. I love this. This is super fun. But I might call it a night too, honestly. It's 8 o'clock here. Um, yeah, but it's strong opiates that I'll be detoxing off. Plan to use kratom for a week or two to lighten lighten the hell. Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, whatever helps. Kratom, I know will help, but don't substitute one for another is kind of my opinion. But whatever you think will help. For sure, I'm always cheering you on if you're improving it. Dude, I appreciate that, Charity. You've always been a huge support. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining me on this stream. You guys are the best. Uh, I will probably see you guys tomorrow, honestly. I'll probably be back on. So, hope you guys have a great night and a good Friday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Darwin. Darwin's not down here. All right. Love you guys. Magnolia. It's been a long time. Good to see. Yeah, likewise, dude. I'm just getting off now. Tell Alex to do more snowboard vids this winter. Yeah, Alex, a killer snowboarder. I will let him know. And yeah, I'm gonna end it now. Love you guys. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.